The film begins with a couple named Ian and Sam, who are on a quiet and relaxing romantic trip. They are planning to go camping to celebrate the new year. Camping and the wilderness have never been a good match, and we soon get proof of this. Along the way, they stop at a pub, and Sam gets them some drinks while Ian waits in the parking lot and surveys their route. The dog in the car next to them, Banjo, barks until his owner scolds him to stop. Later we learn that his name is German, a local resident of the place. Ian asks him about the secluded Gungali Falls, a camping site, and in turn, he asks him questions about their camping plans. Ian has obviously never seen a horror film, so he decides to give this stranger information he probably shouldn't have. When Sam returns with drinks, the couple hit the road again where Ian tells a story about his father's love for camping. Sam replies that the last time she went camping, a man set her tent on fire, leaving her with third-degree burns all over her body. They were so engrossed in the conversation that Ian missed the turn, forcing him to stop abruptly. When they reached their destination, they saw a car already parked there. There was another tent there that looked deserted, but they didn't pay much attention to it. Well, an empty tent in the wilderness was probably a sign to get out, you know. They set up the tent together, and suddenly Sam proposes to her boyfriend, and they decide right then and there. She calls her sister to give her the good news, but alas, the mobile phone isn't working. Meanwhile, we follow German to his house. He lives with another man named Chuck, and they both seem to be bad news. They see a woman with a baby and immediately think of something immoral and illegal. Back at the campsite, Ian finds a small hat with the name Ollie engraved on it. The tent is deserted, which worries Sam. Meanwhile, German and Chuck appear at a pub where Chuck is wooing two women. Later, in the toilets, they meet a constable with whom he seems to have a sweet relationship. When he leaves, German asks Chuck to show him the pictures on his phone. He throws the phone away and threatens him not to keep pictures of his victims' encounters. Now, we follow the couple at the campsite. Sam is concerned about the deserted tent and expresses her concern. They can't do much about the tent anyway, so they focus on spending some time together. When Sam goes to pee, she hears something in the woods and screams. Ian immediately goes to her, but they find nothing sinister. Believing there is nothing to worry about, they go to sleep after the New Year's countdown. At night, Ian sees a pig messing with their food stores and panics to chase it away. In the morning, Sam finally gives in to her curiosity and goes to look inside the deserted tent. Seeing the mess, she calls out to Ian, who says they have to call a ranger. The signs are not good. Unfortunately, her car has a flat tire. While he's dealing with it, Sam goes to get her stuff from the tent. She doesn't see the little boy who's been chasing her, but thankfully, when she goes back to get water for Ian, she finds the boy again. He's injured and exhausted. She calls out to her doctor boyfriend, and he immediately takes action. He carries the boy to their car. He looks for another empty car, but can't find the keys. Then Chuck arrives, having heard about the couple from the Germans. He introduces himself as a hunter and offers to help the couple find the baby's parents. Chuck and Ian set off together to find the parents, while Sam waits in the car. To no one's surprise, Chuck has a gun. It's clear that the baby Sam has found belongs to the people in the other tent. We continue the story with Ian and Sam following the rest of the people. In the tent is a family of 4, a husband, a wife and their 2 children, Em and Ollie. They seem like a lovely family enjoying themselves away from the crowds of people. One night, the father tells them the story of the massacre of the local Corys in the fall. They were driven off the coast at gunpoint. According to him, they were killed by settlers who wanted to drive them off their farm. After a night of scary stories, the family rests for the night. They are later woken up by Em, who is having a nightmare. Her parents calm her down. The next morning, the whole family, except for Em, is going hiking. Em stays behind, still clearly distressed about the story. Before leaving, she clicks a beautiful picture of them. Turns out, the phone we saw earlier was Em's phone. Now, this is not good news. Now alone, Em hears some rustling noises by the campsite. Frightened, she decides to get inside her car and wait for her parents. While waiting, she falls asleep. Next, German and Chuck arrive in their van. Chuck disgustingly urinates on the car. He sees Em sleeping peacefully in the car. He forces her to get out of the car, but she doesn't listen to him. He playfully barks at her to scare her further. She honks her car horn while crying, which alerts her parents. This act alerts not only her parents but also the German, who comes back and threatens her with a gun. If she doesn't get out of the car, he will blow her brains out. With no other choice, she gets out of the car. Her pants are wet from fear. Her parents run back. Her father arrives at the scene, but he is also attacked. Em's mother puts the baby in the tent and runs to help her family. She catches Chuk and tells Em to run, but to no avail. The German points his gun and threatens to shoot her father if she runs. The whole family's mouths are tied with tape and they are taken inside the forest. Em and her mother are stripped and covered in blood. It is clear what happened. The torture does not end here. They practice shooting at the 3 victims. The mother survives when the Germans smash a beer can over her head. And they probably didn't even know she was alive, since the Germans had knocked her unconscious. They shoot the father and Em and leave their bodies there. They learn from Em's phone that she has another child and they go to the tent to look for him and tear it apart. Luckily, the tent is empty. This is the child the couple later finds. Speaking of the other couple, Ian trusts Chuk immensely. Even after seeing Em and her father's bodies, he doesn't understand the turn of events. While Ian is terrified of the place, Chuk loses his temper over his mother's disappearance. Unfortunately, after a little searching, they find her, and as Ian begins to treat her, Chuk shoots him. Then, Ian realizes that he himself has walked into a trap. Now, Chuk doesn't kill him right away, because he wants Ian to see him defile in front of his girlfriend. As the monster aims his gun at him, Ian gets up and pushes him away. A chase then begins between the two. German, on the other hand, has arrived after reading a note from Chuk that says, "Gone hunting." He sees Sam and immediately threatens him with his gun. He breaks the window of his car and asks him to come out, but Sam immediately gets up and stabs him. When he's covered in blood, she grabs little Ollie and runs off. A chase then begins between German and Sam. As the couple runs away separately from the crazy couple, the dog also starts chasing them. Ian somehow manages to hide from Chuk when the crazy man suddenly shoots someone, thinking it's Ian. Thankfully, it's German, who meant it right for him. But the couple's misfortunes don't end there. When Ollie starts crying, Sam's hiding place is revealed. Chuk grabs the child and throws him away. Ian comes out of his hiding place for a while to grab the extra gun, but fails. He goes back to his place in fear. German then tells Chuk to finish him off, as he can't bear the pain. A crying Chuk shoots him. He then threatens Sam to follow him to the same place where he initially took Ian and his family. He calls out to Ian and asks him to meet him there. At that place, he forces her to scream for Ian to hear, but she refuses to do so. On the other hand, Ian sees that Ollie is nowhere to be found. He doesn't try to find him, but gets into German's car to find the police. Hearing the car leave, Chuk realizes that he is not coming back. He calls her a chicken, but Sam defends her, saying she actually saved the baby. "Oh, Sam, I have news for you. Actually, the child has wandered off again and is now under the watch of a faithful dog." Now, Chuk is driving to find Ian, who has tipped off the police. Night falls. Sam takes advantage of the darkness around her to confront Chuk, slapping him repeatedly, causing him to lose control and crash the car into a tree. When Sam wakes up, she finds herself alone in the car. She sees the sound of a siren in the distance. Happy that she has finally been rescued, she turns on her car lights to show that she is still alive. Two policemen cautiously approach the car, but only find Sam. Chuk brutally shoots them. He was hiding waiting for the right opportunity. Without help again, it seems the couple has no way to escape the monster. Sam hides while Chuk threatens her boyfriend that she will shoot him if he doesn't come to the count of 10. With no other choice, she comes out. He forces her to drive him out of the forest. The night seems long, and the couple gets no relief. Furthermore, Sam realizes that Ian did not actually save Ollie, which breaks her even more. The wedding seems to be annulled. In constant pain and uncontrollable anger, Sam takes the final step. She picks up tremendous speed and swerves the car, causing it to flip over. Chuck, covered in blood, gets out of the car, but Sam quickly attacks him. She does not let him get to the gun. She grabs a large rock and hits him repeatedly, completely bruising his face. The mayhem stops. Sam later regains consciousness in a hospital, where she has suffered numerous injuries. Slowly, she goes to find her boyfriend, who is no better off than her. A look of relief appears on both their faces. What should have been a romantic vacation turns into a nightmare. The film ends here. The future of Ollie and the dog remains unknown.